As you guys already know, it's officially week one. Not only is it officially week one, but the San Francisco 49ers players are back in the building. They even had a practice today. And guess who was not there or in the building? San Francisco 49ers, Nick Bosa. Oh boy, Bosa watch in full effect. And we got our first update on 49ers Nick Bosa and the situation that's at play right now. And this one's from Ian Rapoport. So Ian Rapoport doesn't sound all that optimistic in regards to Nick Bosa's potential availability for week one. Listen to what Rap Sheet had to say about the Nick Bosa situation right here.
Now, there is no deal yet for Nick Bosa, and I would say similar to Chris Jones, maybe without quite the amount of urgency. Until there is a significant breakthrough, I do not expect Nick Bosa on the field for the San Francisco 49ers. And this it really isn't a question of, is it going to be the NFL's highest paid pass rusher? It sounds to me like they're already there, already past T.J. Watt. That's not really what this is about. T.J. Watt, of course, at $28 million on an average per year basis. This is about how close to Aaron Donald's $31 million and change does he get, or does he get over that? It is a Monday today, tomorrow's Tuesday, and then Wednesday starts the game week. I believe I'd have to consult the calendar on that one, but that's what I think it is. And if he is not there Wednesday, obviously would not bode well for him being able to participate in this week's game. If there is anyone whose resolve you should never doubt, it is someone with the last name of Bosa. We will see if the 49ers and Bosa, who all want this done, we'll see if they're able to make it happen.
Now, I think we've understood where the bar has been set for Nick Bosa and his representation this entire time. They want to be paid more than Aaron Donald, and Aaron Donald is sitting around $31 million per year on average, and he wants to be in that range, if not higher. I would imagine the 49ers want to be, or excuse me, Nick Bosa and his representation want to be higher than Aaron Donald. And let's face it, that's how contracts work. Aaron Donald got paid in the past. Inflation rate, you look at the cap is going to continue to rise. The next contracts are always going to be higher. With this whole situation, I don't think it's too ludicrous that Nick Bosa wants to be the highest paid non-quarterback in the NFL, even over Aaron Donald. I don't think that's a crazy ask at all. In fact, I think it's very reasonable for the reigning defensive player of the year, who is in his prime and still has plenty of quality years left and will play out through his prime during the meat of this deal. So, and as we know, as that deal will progress in the coming years, the salary cap is going to go up. Other players will likely surpass him, you know, just like George Kittle. When George Kittle inked his contract, he was the highest paid tight end in the NFL. TJ Hawkinson is currently the highest paid tight end in the NFL. I think also, too, if you look at Trent Williams, Laremy Tunsil is now the highest paid left tackle in the NFL. That's just how it works. Guys are just going to come behind you and surpass you, and that's how it works. We do understand that this will be still historic money, and it will be an historic value. So there is some, what's the word, finessing, patience involved in regards to getting everything dialed in and worked out. But, you know, based on what Rap Sheet is saying, barring a breakthrough, a significant one, Nick Bosa is fine with not playing. And it's tough, man, because you've heard from players, Talanoa Hufanga especially, at the 49ers facility today. Basically, we've been like, we're preparing for this week without Nick Bosa because literally that's all they can do. Nick Bosa isn't there until he's there. So the 49ers have to operate as if he won't be there, which is going to be a tough break for a team that needs to win. I mean, we understand the 49ers need to start fast, and you want your best foot forward, which what is going to be a long season. So the situation and the way it's playing out in regards to Nick Bosa, his contract, obviously it's not sitting well with a lot of people. It's not sitting well with me. Obviously, the 49ers have known this has been coming for quite some time. They've told us along the way they've been budgeting for it. And to be honest, they should have been budgeting for this the second they took Nick Bosa at number 2 overall. And what was the expectation, right? Like what did we expect that he was going to want and ask for? I think this is on par. And he probably wants to be a little bit higher paid than Aaron Donald. And to be honest, from my perspective, I feel like it's worth it, and you got to get it done at this point, because not paying Nick Bosa and having him miss out games is only going to hurt the San Francisco 49ers, because this is how I see it playing out. I do not see Nick Bosa budging. So if the 49ers miss out on games from Nick Bosa, they lose games just to pay him what he's been asking for this whole time, it is going to make the 49ers look very silly, because if they could have just paid him what he wanted, got him in here for week 1, we could put all this behind us. But again, it becomes an interesting situation if he misses games and then they have to pay him what he asked for to begin with the entire time. It just seems like one of those situations where we know what it is. Nick Bosa is going to get a generational contract because he's a generational player. So it makes sense. We know how important he is. We know how much they love him. And it's just at this point, it's another distraction. It's another San Francisco 49ers distraction to play out within the media, amongst the fan base. Again, players in the locker room continuously asked about this situation, putting them in an uncomfortable situation. They can't focus on week 1. They got to focus on when Nick Bosa is going to get paid. So again, just another messy situation to add to the list of another fun 49ers offseason. And the offseason's officially over. It's week 1. 49ers play football on Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. So as we stand right now, the 49ers are still working through this situation. And again, not a super optimistic report from Ian. Ian, who's basically saying, barring any significant breakthroughs, and if the 49ers aren't able to hit that bar that the Bosa wants them to reach, get ready and get prepared for Nick Bosa to not play this Sunday, and we'll see how long that's going to last. Again, not loving this situation. Let me know what you guys think about this whole situation in regards to paying Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa needs to get paid. Nick Bosa has to get paid. I don't know. Drop a hashtag pay Nick Bosa. Let me know what you guys are thinking about this in the comments below, and make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.